Yeah, let's have it. It's the Frog and Flow Show.
I'm DJ Flow, come on!
A little bit about the streets. A little bit about what we getting ready to do. A couple events coming up. You know what I mean? What's popping in the industry. You know what I mean? That's what we do with the last chapter. You know what I mean? Next. And Sim in the building. Then put the light back up on me. I ain't got to use no motherfucking soda bottle. None of that shit to hold my phone up. No, fucking around. But we good, man. It's some crazy shit. Excuse me. Seem like the violence trying to, no, I ain't gonna say die down a little bit. But you know what I mean, every week, you know, I'm gonna talk my shit about it and make sure everybody just do the right thing and just hold their head and whatever y'all going through, man, it ain't that serious. I ain't talking about nothing particular. I'm just talking about everything that's going on in the streets. Gun violence, kids playing with them things, streets acting crazy. It don't matter what part of the city you from, especially in Philly, man. We all losing, like I said, so you're shooting for what? You know what I mean? All you're doing is hurting your own, hurting yourself, and hurting your family. So wake up, you know what I mean? Because then you're going to start bitching when you're in them jails, begging for money and all that other shit. So if you don't know the consequences of what you getting ready to do, don't do it. This ain't no motherfucking Call of Duty out in the streets. Talk to all the young boys and all the old heads that's condoning it. The city with all the programs, I don't see nothing working right now, man. But everybody that's trying to do their thing, I commend them. But everybody got to come together, like I said, unification for real. Everybody talk about it, but everybody split with their programs. You got to come together to put a dent somewhere, even though it started in the house, then it's going to trickle down into the streets. So keep raising your kids the right way, man. It's going to pay off. Don't give up on them. And, you know, a lot of things these kids doing right now, they wasn't born with a gun in their hand. It's learned behavior. I mean, they got it from somebody else or somebody taught them, whether it's the TV, whether it's the music, whether it's home, whether it's your friend. Somebody told them what to do or told them the wrong way to go down the wrong path. So now I got to reverse that shit and get somebody in their ear to tell them to do the right thing. So that's my preach on that this week, man. You know, I'm all about the kids. Put on these after-school programs. Shout out the Kids in Soccer Club. You know, not only just, you know, from the work-study program that gave a lot of kids jobs this year. I had my son up working in there. So Gio had his second year coaching soccer, teaching kids about stopping the violence, teaching them skills. So shout out to Kids in Soccer Club that hired a lot of youth this year, you know, giving them jobs, keeping them off the streets. So I like to give, and everybody else, if I didn't name you and you gave a kid a job, shout out to you, man. You know, some things not in the media, some things not on social media. So, but people do this shit quietly, and shout out to all them organizations. So, you know, some things I do shit for the public, some shit I do shit on the camera, but a lot of stuff I do quietly behind the scenes. So it ain't for everybody to see, it's for see how God see you move. So if you're doing something and you giving back, it ain't even gotta be no money. It could be your time, it could be your wisdom, it could be any motherfucking thing, man. It ain't even gotta be a kid, it could be your neighbor, somebody could be going through something. Sit down, open your ears, open your heart, see what somebody going through. You know what I mean? Listen to them and just take it from there. And you never know. You know what I mean? That's how you get blessings sometimes. You never know how you could change somebody's life by a conversation. You know? And me and Sim was talking about that behind the scenes. The words is powerful, man. Not just in music and life. You can't get some of the shit you say out. You know, I had to change and forgive myself for a lot of shit I said, but words are powerful. And a lot of young bucks will pick up what we saying real quick and take heed to it. So watch what we say. So shout out to everybody out there, man, for that. Talk to me, son. What's going on in the industry, man? Anything popping new, man? Not that you know of. I was just telling next, man. I heard young Beezy, he another one get caught with another gun. Why every week? Yo, we're talking you, Sam. Every week is a different rapper getting caught with a hammer. Is it me, or is these motherfuckers going crazy? Or are they that scared? Or do they got the dumbest motherfucking camps, dog? Because it's too many yes men. I'm old school gangster, man. You can't have everybody around you okay. And if you a rapper and you the main dude and you got to go on stage, why you getting caught with all this shit? And you got 100 dudes around you. Somebody can hold it. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to worry about that if you got to worry about spitting, getting that bag. It's just too much going on in hip-hop for me like that, man. Go on the stage, get your motherfucking bag, and let your gangsters do what they do on the side, and you still can roll out with them. You know what I mean? They got this shit all twisted and backwards, and they talented, man. That's what I don't understand. And they know the hip-hop cops, whatever you call them motherfuckers, watching. So if you know somebody watching you, you know you got an old record, you can't get that motherfucker high and do the same shit twice. And if you do it 3 times, that's called insanity, right? When you keep doing the same shit and expect different results. So it's a lot of motherfuckers going crazy, right? Shit, but it's all good, man. Somebody gotta learn. So if you're a rapper coming up, or if you're an artist, or whatever it may be, man, and you in this thing called this industry, this game, look and see what these boys are doing wrong, so y'all ain't gotta make the same mistake, and y'all just move quietly and different, so y'all can have longevity. Enjoy this money y'all be putting up to they motherfucking air. How you gonna put a whole stack of money up in your air one moment, the next minute you sit behind a bar? What the fuck going on, dog? You gotta hold that bitch up for a long time. This year, next year, the year after that, the year after that. Fuck, if it fall off, pick it back up, drop it. But don't stop every motherfucking thing for one dumbass decision or your fucking pride and your ego. You really gotta lay a motherfucking out to lose everything that you built. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it, dog. They say they like money, but they don't like holding that bitch for a long time, do they? Everybody talk about a bag. Hold the bag, maintain the bag, make the bag grow. Let your kids eat off the bag. Let the grandkids eat off the bag. Don't you touch the bag and blow the bag because you made a dumbass decision, man. I know the country boys don't be blowing bags like that. Do they next? Or the R&B boys? They fuck people up after the show, dog? Tyrese? Oh, man, Tyrese a silly boy, man. That's a Coca-Cola boy. Yeah, well, damn. At least he ain't bang at nobody, though, did he? You see, that's what I'm saying. Tell me, what about Gar Brooks? Any of them? Is he rumbling Allen or whatever, the country boys? Ain't that? It's always our hip-hop, right? I don't give a fuck. Y'all can say Frog hating on the gang, hating on shit, man. Get this shit right, for real. That's what I'm saying. I've been in this shit too long, dog. And then there's a whole lot of bosses out there, but to act like a boss. Or the bosses tell the little bosses how to move to become a big boss. There's a whole lot of fucking followers out here. Everybody want everybody on their song. Everybody want everybody on their feature. But you can't get a fucking feature in your life to steer you in the right way. Ain't that some shit? They need to get a real feature motherfucker to walk around with them. Instead of wanting to jump on a bandwagon, a song for sales, and all this other dumb shit, dog. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I guess maybe I'm like this because I go around speaking in prisons, and I see a whole lot of group of black boys, white boys, or whoever. It don't even matter what fucking race. But half of the fucking crowd, and I was there, you made a dumb decision. Half of them don't give a fuck. They repeatedly, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers just do what they do. They belong in them chairs. If you say fuck it and you like 3 hots in the cot and medication yard out and rumbling and all this shit every day, that's do your thing. But for the ones that learn do your time, come the fuck home, man. Get this shit right. Take care of your family. Enjoy the rest of your motherfucking life, dog. That's the bottom line, man. You know what I mean? Fuck it. You know what I mean? Well, somebody got to tell us something. I fucked up. The motherfuckers I had around me told me when I was fucking up. Maybe that's how I got it right. I was hard-headed a couple times. More than a couple times. But eventually, when I had a whole lot of right people around me, I'm going to get this shit right sooner or later. You know what I mean, son? So I'll continue doing this shit quietly, so. But yeah, man, we got to wake up, man. We got to take heed. Stop fighting each other. Look in the mirror. It's a lot of motherfuckers, dog. Next, Sim. We wake up in the morning, wash our face, wash our ass. But it's a lot of boys out there, dog. I guarantee you they can't look in the mirror, dog. Because they don't even know who the fuck they are, man. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about throwing that other good shit on. You throwing all these 100 fucking chains. Throwing a Gucci or whatever you throw on. Strip you of all that shit. Who the fuck are you? They don't even know. So everybody trying to be somebody else, dog. If this motherfucker get a big chain, this motherfucker gotta get a bigger chain. I'm seeing a bunch of followers, dog. So you mean you can't walk in no motherfucking stage and have low-ass chain and still rock a fucking crowd, dog? Don't make you legit? Come on, man. Or sign somebody else without giving a young boy just a chain. Give him longevity, dog. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking to all the bosses out there that got the labels. You know what I mean? It's good to give them a chain. That make the young boys feel good. feel certified, solidified, accepted, all that good shit. And I don't even give a fuck what label you from, because you can see the whole game. When they get signed, everybody get a chain, or they want to get a watch. That show you right there, they fucking mindset is starting off fucked up, dog. That should be the last puzzle they should be worried about. Damn, how long you gonna do this thing? Are you gonna do this shit right? What if this situation come? How you gonna do that? They need to be showing that part of the game. We gotta have a little hip-hop schooling on the side once they get a deal. Just like NFL, players do dumb shit, NBA, we gotta have a motherfucking court amongst ourselves before you go to fuck the jail. We gotta be accountable for it. So when these rappers fall, somebody gotta grip them, before they really fall, so they can stay on the right path. That's all I'm saying. We got a lot of talent out here, man. And when I be seeing motherfuckers go down, that's like a waste of talent, man. You know what I mean? And as you get older, you be like, damn, youngin', you could do this shit for a long time. Because if you really are old head and you true and you done had it, did it like I did it, you want somebody else to be fucking happy and make it. And you got to tell them the right way, because we ain't taking this wisdom and this knowledge. You don't supposed to take that with us to the grave. You got to pass it on, man. But we ain't passing nothing on in this game but a bag. And this bag fucking the game up. The bag fucking some of the streets up. The music good, some of it. But I'm just saying the whole, what they call a culture. Well, if this culture supposed to call this culture fucked up, dog. You know what I mean? It's not motherfuckers getting the bag out there. They ain't talking about that. But I'm just saying in general, it's like, damn, we got to do something, man. Besides everybody knocking each other off and everybody hating. And I love for Philly to come together. We talking about that in the back. I'm seeing a lot of young boys trying to come together. But if we really came together in the music game, man, for real, just like the ATL and other cities ran with it and they want to get that ball back, yeah, we could do it. But a lot of people always saying Philly don't know business or they don't want to do it. No, we got a lot of talented boys, and I think of people trying to come together slowly. But when you've been hurt and tainted in your mindset so many years, sometimes some people don't know how to come together. To drop your ego and drop your pride and say, come on, let's do it. Not that I'm better than you or look what I'm doing. But no, come on, let's do this shit together. Let's see how this shit blow with both of us. You know what I mean? That shit might fly even higher. And if you look at even in business, merging is everything. T-Mobile merging, Sprint merging, this company merging with that company, and all these billion-dollar companies. Why the fuck they want to merge all of a sudden? They know they're going to still get a consistent bag and a bigger bag with them other people clientele. Only makes sense. But now, if we merge a little bit more, I think it'd be a little bit better, right? Say, for instance, if VMU merged and we did some shit, I might get your fans, you might get mine now. You know what I mean? That's how I might look. So, I'm just talking my shit up here. Yeah, this is the last chapter. Yeah, Flo, can't wait till you get back up, homie. This frog. You know what I mean? I just, just like to talk that shit off my heart, off my chest, let it be known. But on the next Get Around, we're going to talk about some other things, man. I'm just happy. You know what I mean? See y'all in the Giddy Up. Peace. All right, y'all. Yeah, we back. The last chapter, Frog and Flo show. Yeah, we're going to talk about, should it be that each label in a hip-hop game have a therapist on deck? I think that should be the case, man. You got a manager, got security, got your hype man, got your engineers, got your producers, got your dancers, got everybody but a motherfucking therapist. I think we need that, son, for real. We're gonna bounce for that shit, man. Plus, a lot of us went to school for it, so why not apply at a label and say, my services are here for any of these artists that need to talk about anything. Because the pressure gonna come. You know what I mean? Pressure gonna come. I seen firsthand. My cousin ain't go crazy, but, I seen a motherfucker come from welfare to money in his pocket. And shit changed like that. Motherfuckers was coming to our house. Instead of us going to get Nikes, Nike sending shit to your crib. Instead of you going shopping, Barney's was sending shit to the crib. Instead of you paying rent out your own shit, the account take the shit out. So now you ain't got to touch nothing. Everything you move, you off your name. You get what you want, how you want it. All these damn girls, all the damn streets. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to give you shit. Everybody trying to take shit. So your brain like this. And if you ain't got a fucking spiritual grounding, this gonna suck you under. This gonna suck you under. This gonna suck you under. And then the whole time you got hit music. And you talented like shit. And not even just that. Going on tour. getting high, partying, fucking. Going on tour. Get high, partying, fucking. Get high, partying, fucking. Get high, partying, fucking. I live that shit. I woke up in one city, I ain't even know what fucking city I was in, dog. And I wasn't even taking no fucking hard drugs. All we was smoking was weed, maybe a little bit of syrup here, maybe little pills. That was J Street. This is 90s, fuck it. We wasn't doing no coke and no crack. I ain't never do no shit like that. But I got delirious because we was moving so fucking much and everything that was coming to us, and I wasn't even in the group. I was their assistant, just doing my little acting model and shit on the side. And I caught some of the wave they was catching. So I seen it, you know what I mean? Seen my cousin pacing back and forth from a show, you know what I mean? Getting ready to argue with one of the baby moms, and we come straight from North Philly. Puffy come from off the stage at 112, and he on the phone talking about, I said, motherfucker, you got 20,000 people out there, you #1 song in your home fucking town. The fuck you arguing on the phone for backstage? So it took a motherfucker like me to be in his ear, to keep him right, and other people around him, but shit was consuming. So I seen it firsthand, and I see a lot of rappers going down, and I know a lot of people that been in the game that went down. And fuck telling the story, man. Keep them alive and get them help. You know what I mean? As much as you possible, because we all grew up with baggage, dog. It's how we dealt with the fucking baggage. Some of my baggage, I ain't shake off to 25 years later. I thought I shook that shit off, but the way I was moving, I was carrying baggage that I said I ain't even want to carry. Whether I learned it from my parents, my uncle, my cousin. If I knew that I ain't like the way they was moving, how the fuck I'm moving like this now? You know what I mean? Because we ain't getting no fucking therapists in the hood. Even when I stopped selling drugs before I went to Hollywood, I ain't getting no motherfucking therapist. When I got tied up, when we was getting in shootouts, waking up middle of the night, jumping on the bed, acting like I got a gun in my hand, sweating, going to the movies, looking over your shoulder, and this after I'm out the fucking game. So why am I still paranoid? Because we ain't getting no fucking therapy. Our people always say, we think therapy mean you crazy. No, therapy you need to talk to a motherfucker and get some other opinion how you moving and what you doing ain't right. Like a person always told me, Frog, you can't see the tip of your nose like the person in front of you. That mean they might see something on your motherfucking ass they could tell you about yourself so you can move different. But if you don't see yourself, you're always gonna think you're moving right. Or you're gonna start using some shit to get away from some fake ass pain because you don't know how to handle shit, you know what I mean, the right way. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I think a therapy should be appointed to them without them even had to pay for it. Because you don't actually go fucking crazy. Who the fuck wanna go crazy, dog? Nobody. It's just how you roll with shit, you know what I mean? So, and you know, I mean, not just in relationships had therapy. Everybody get counseling sometime. Why you think we go to the, we little kids even had a counselor. We always gotta go to counselor for something, right? Not even the principal, but the counselor. What the fuck is a counselor, dog? She run your life in the school, you know what I mean? But you always appointed to somebody. So I think we need to have a little bit of counsel, and it wouldn't be wrong, man. Because a lot of these people would still be on the up and up if they just had somebody at the right time to steer them in the right direction. Because when you're getting that money and that fame, everybody around you want to be a part of that or they want a piece of that. So they going to do what they got to do to keep that shit fucking maintaining without saying something because they scared to get judged. Damn, if I tell my homie how he really acting, he might kick me off tour. Or if I tell her what she might do, she ain't gonna give me no more ass. Or if I tell the manager that I ain't gonna get no more money. This motherfucker selling their soul, dog. Basically, instead of keeping it real like they always say. Because people don't like the honest answer sometimes. But we good. We gonna keep that shit real up here, dog. So when you fuck up, you gonna catch a hiccup. And when you catch a hiccup, you're gonna be fucked up. So let's try to get some therapy for all this, man. I'm about for that. I like that, Sim and Flo. We've been talking about that. I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? If a young boy wanna holler at me, he ain't gotta be in the rap game. Be in the street. Young boys come up to me all the time. Bro, how you move? How you get out that situation? That's quiet therapy. When they come to somebody and you give them insight. You know what I mean, Next? Yeah, so I think, do you think that's good, Next? Therapy in the industry? Do you think a lot of rappers need therapy, Next? Be real, man. And you in the game, dog. So your girl need therapy right now for dealing with a motherfucker like you? Oh, why you think she need therapy? You're allowed to deal with it. I like your answer. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that therapy piece is a good piece, man. And I think a lot of bulls and gangsters and a lot of homies thinking if they go talk to somebody, that mean you soft. That that's what a lot of motherfuckers in the hood is scared of, right? Exactly. See, but they ain't gonna listen. Know why? Cause they ain't gonna cry on her lap in front of their homies. It's that perception. See, you gotta know when to put that gangster hat down and be just a fucking mad human being, right? So it's okay to get the cry on your girl lap next. Do you, Sim? Yeah, see, you bitching next. If Sim ain't crying in her lap, you can't be just crying in her fuck. What you crying about, dog? Yeah, I understand that, but man, you know your girl gonna look at you like this bitch ass motherfucker. You know it. See, you know it. Oh, she gonna talk about, she gonna throw it in your face when she get mad at you. Yeah, motherfucker, when you was crying on me like a little bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, well, you got a thoroughbred then, man. She a grown ass lady. She ain't bring it up yet. She might not ever bring it up, right? All right, well, you playing your part, man. So you go do your job, you come home, you're a good dude, man. I respect that. So you don't need therapy in your case. But all these other moles in the game, they need therapy next. And if you call 1-800-FROG, or I'm your therapist, you want to talk about how you fucked up, I'm going to let you know how I fucked up so you don't get fucked up, so you don't fuck up no more. If y'all understand what the fuck I just said. That's a lot of fuck ups, dog. See, you read between the lines. No, bottom line, man, it's okay to get help. Because I was hard-headed, but I took heed to a lot of different people, so I had little mini therapists here. This person may have told me this person may have told me that, this person may have told me that. But I ain't never go to no motherfucking couch with one motherfucking person. Because I'm going to ask them first, who the fuck you talk to? That's the type of motherfucker I am. I'm talking to you, but who do you talk to? See, you thinking about that, huh, next? Who do the therapist talk to? What the fuck he get me therapy for if he got to talk to a therapist? No, I'm just trying to see where the fine line. That's a trick question, ain't it? Would you pay a therapist to talk to him if he going to a therapist? Or she, or whoever. That's a question for everybody out there. Will you pay a therapist that already have a therapist? I don't know. Snub, what's up, bub? Badlands, that's Snub TV. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, man, shout out to the Snub, man, because I always commend the young boy, man. He shook his name because it's Petey Crack little cousin. But he only had to use that name no more. He's straight Snub TV because he did his own thing, stayed in his own lane, and built his own wave. And we talk about that all the time. It's okay to stay in your own lane. You know what I mean? So shout out to Snub, my young buck. You know what I mean? The vision, I see you all in the streets, different cities. NY, Pittsburgh, the mountains, down south. I see you, bub. Keep doing your thing, youngin'. Yeah, but back to that therapist, man. That's what it's all about, man. And it's okay to get help, dog. You know what I mean? Because this shit twisted me all up. I seen some shit, and I partied with some motherfuckers. I ain't gonna name no names, so. That after that night, I know I need fucking therapy, dog. Because I knew I can't talk about this shit, dog. So imagine some shit in your motherfucking head that you saw, that you so thorough, but you don't want to fuck nobody careers up. So now I'm holding all this shit in for the years. So now I'm going to put a little shit in the book. Because we getting ready to put this book together. I waited a long time, but it's a lot of shit that I can't talk about. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right. But I'm like, damn. Because everything ain't for everybody, right? But, no, fuck that, man. Shit. They say that on the internet. That's when you know you all the fuck out. You gotta watch what you say, dog. Well, all right, then. And that's another topic. Man. We gotta switch that from there. We gonna get back to that. The baby. I gotta talk about this shit, dog. We got to talk about it. They trying to hush my man motherfucking mouth, man. I don't think it's right. Maybe how he said it is wrong. But if you giving another genre of people to let them say what they say and do what they do, you should let everybody else be able to say what they say and do what they do without being criticized and your career banned on there. Because don't we got freedom of speech, so-called, in this motherfucker? Right or wrong? What's freedom of speech when you gotta pay for repercussions of what the fuck you saying? Without somebody taking it serious and you giving your honest opinion and your thoughts. Because everybody raise their kids different. Everybody got a different lifestyle. My life ain't no better than yours and yours ain't no better than mine. But don't fucking judge me because of the way the fuck I feel. Because you move in a different way than I ain't used to seeing shit move. So now you forcing a culture or that we gotta accept and we gotta watch what we say. That's not living life, man. That's for anybody. I ain't just talking about one particular thing, not just him. A lot of artists got lost sponsors because of that. Yeah, but all right. I understand. I know. That's smart. That's smart. Listen, me, perfect example. When I was working with Michael Vick and he got caught for fighting them fucking dogs, and I get the call from my man Squirt in Pittsburgh, Frog. You want to work with the Eagles and Michael Vick? You got to introduce him in all the schools, right? So I'm working with him. I'm getting a nice little bag. Introducing Mike, me and him busting up, me, him, we chilling, we on tour a little bit. It got almost to the Oprah show, and I got the tape, but they didn't want to release it on Oprah because her audience would have chewed him alive. So I understand why they made that move. But, and I also had to go meet the Humane Society in Washington, D.C. Now, I'm the only black boy sitting around the table of the Humane Society of America, the biggest. And you know me. Why the fuck they beating horses and lions in a circus with a whip? And people go see that. So my mind started running to different things, how other people was abusing animals other than this man. But we gotta say, and they told me, watch what I say and how I say it when I go to different schools on tour. So me being a rebellious motherfucker, who the fuck they talking to? So now I gotta ask myself, damn, do I wanna lose this fucking bag? But I know these motherfuckers ain't tell me what to say, and when I'm going back to my own hood, going back into the Spanish and black schools, when I really wanna let the kids know, and me and Mike already talked, because me and him was even whispering, but he had a motherfucker on the side of him from the Eagles, like, they was eyeballing him. I'm like, the fuck, they cops around? You gotta watch what you say? I never was a dude like that. Even when I went to court, was getting ready to get locked up, I told the judge how the fuck I feel. So you think I'm a back up because I run Phillywood and they know who Frog was, a former drug dealer, turned his life around and all that, and I ain't gonna hold it back. So when they told me to watch what I say, I weighed the bag out. Know what the fuck I said? Fuck that bag. And they fired me. I said, it's cool. But after the years later, after a while, I'm like, damn, this shit put a dent in my pocket. I started seeing them going on TV again. I was on Good Morning America one time, and all that shit just stopped like that. But just like I tell my kids and my grandkids, you better stand for something. What them motherfuckers were trying to tell me to do, how to conduct myself and talk to my own people. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean, son? You're not gonna tell me what to tell the hood. And you ain't the fuck from the fucking hood. So that means you think I'm gonna sell my soul for that low-ass check? The check was big, but it's little compared to what they were trying to get me to do. But one thing I did help them do, they hired 4 other people from the hood before they got rid of my black ass. So that was cool, you know what I mean? But I still stood my ground and was just a life experience, and I was cool with that. So back to the game, you got a lot of people in this industry that call themselves gangsters, but they selling their soul for a fucking check, dog. Bitch ass, bitch ass, bitch ass. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? But you gonna tell your son to look him in the eye? No, son, don't do that. But I did this cuz. Get the fuck out of here. No, daughter, don't do that. But I did this because. Get the fuck out of here. Sold your whole fucking legacy off, your fucking name, your everything. So, you know, I just keep it real right now, man. So we just gotta stand up and just have each other back. You know what I mean? And then the soldiers, if you running in the streets, dog, and these for my street boys. If you know a boy not built like that, don't have him in your crew if he gonna snitch. You know he not no gangster. You know he ain't used to carry no gun. So why would you take him on a Yamin with you and then get mad at him when he start telling on everybody? You know he was a nerd of the whole block. You know he was a nerd of the whole hood. But now y'all want to smoke weed with him. Now he popping a couple pills. Now you done poured him in the squad. Now y'all think he a gangster. So when that shit start popping off and there's 4 of y'all in the car and he the one nervous because he ain't never been to jail in his life and he a little houseboy for real before you got high, now y'all gonna call him a fucking rat. No, you a nut-ass bull for putting him in that situation because you know wasn't built like that. So bottom line, what I'm saying, if you gonna go do street shit, get a street motherfucker and do street shit. I'm not condoning it, but the fuck? Stop hitting these babies and pulling people in y'all circle, man, that's not built like that, and y'all get mad at them and then call them the ops. You the fucking op. If you wanna pull a weak motherfucker in to take you down, something wrong with you, right? Next. If you supposed to be strong, you stay strong. You put strong shit around you. Don't pull no weak motherfucker up and then the weak motherfucker taint every fucking thing and now you gonna get mad at the weak motherfucker. But you ain't thinking strong. That's all I'm saying, man. There's a whole lot of shit we could talk about. We cool, but that's why we keep it real in the last chapter. Because if a motherfucker had a chance to write his last chapter, what you think they'd write next? What would you write in your last chapter if you knew it was your last chapter? Ain't no more chapters after that. Think about what the fuck I'm saying. Ain't no more chapters after that, Sim. What's in your last chapter, man? That's some heavy shit to think about, ain't it? No fucking so you always talking about getting married, man. Damn. He always gotta fuck something up next. No, I like that. Happily ever after. That's your last chapter? So what would you happily ever after? What was the chapter before that made you happy? Give me one particular joint. It could be a place, a thing, a person. What made this chapter say happily ever after? Because a lot of motherfucking chapters don't end like that, right? That's cool. I like that, Sim. I like that. That's a temple thinking motherfucker. Temple U, TU, university, right? All right, Sim. And what about your last chapter? You ain't think of that yet? Because you know you're going to leave a legacy too, man. Guess what my last chapter gonna be? The fucking last chapter. Well, others in that bitch, that's what the fuck it was. For real, you know what I mean? Hopefully it say happily ever after. No, I'm cool, man. I lived a blessed life. I ain't got no problems, man. So I lived a cool life. I've been cool with my hiccups, my fuck-ups, getting down, get back up. That's what I'm more humble and I'm proud of myself. And a lot of people don't say they proud of themselves without being egotistical or... I know I'm a motherfucker that always got knocked down. I got the fuck back up, dog. One thing, I know that shit about me. I had some help blown away, but it's more than getting help. You gotta help your motherfucking self. You know what I mean? When them nights when you're in the house by yourself or you're on the street by yourself, you're in the car by yourself, and you don't think you can do it, and them fucking doubts be running through your fucking head, then you be thinking about dumb shit, and then they all the pressures from the fucking house, all the pressures from the streets, all the pressures from the family, all the pressures from the world, and this shit just swirling. You just want to say, fuck all this shit. Everybody go through that shit. But a real motherfucker say, I can't think like no bitch ass like that. You shake this shit off, let's have it. Whatever come my motherfucking way the next day, I'ma tackle and keep it moving. You know what I mean, Sim? Whether that's an illness, whether it's losing a job, whether it's getting kicked out of school, whether your fucking lady dump you, whether your man dump you, whether your dog died, I don't give a fuck. If God gave you another 24 hours the next day, that means it's cool. If he would have took you out with the other situation, then it's still cool. Because now he gonna judge you. So it's a win-win for me. And I'ma just say, Pop, please weigh my scale a little bit more than when I was messing up. I keep it real. I just try to even my scale out right now. And when you do shit quietly and when you do shit from the heart, and that could be music, that could be our music, that could be conversation. And when you do some feel-good shit, you know you cool. Because everybody know when you did some fucked up shit. It just sit in you unless you just a rotten motherfucker and you don't have no type of feeling. We all know when we did some fucked up shit, whether it's to somebody else or we thought we got away with some shit and we riding in the car like, oh shit. You know what I mean? That ain't no cool feeling, but when you know you did good, man, that's the only energy you put out. You know you gonna get that shit right back. And that's type shit I be doing right now, trying to put out good energy. And sometimes even when you're doing good, bad shit coming your way. That's why I tell people don't take a bad day as, damn, you did something wrong. That's just life. You know what I mean? Everybody get that shit. That's why even the damn preacher, back to you next, when he say for better and for worse, every day ain't gonna be a good day. So how you gonna handle it when your wife call you bitch-ass motherfucker just for nothing? Just because her parent might be on, just because she might just feel like calling you bitch-ass motherfucker. How you gonna take it? See, that's how I fucks with him. So if all the ladies out there, y'all need a man like Next, because he said, cool, babe, you could call me a bitch-ass motherfucker. No, that's good, man. No, but we just talk about that real shit up here. We gonna have some real guests. We gonna take the podcast in the hood this weekend. So some episodes, y'all gonna see some clips. We gonna do some different shit, man. You know, of course, we salute all the other podcasts. But we stay in our own fucking lane. I don't give a fuck who doing what and how they doing it. It's bless them. But last chapter, Flo and Frog, we stay in our lane. It's a little controversial sometimes. But we got good hearts. We take care of the community. We take care of people. We been in the game. We know what the fuck we talking about. I try to spit a little bit of knowledge. You know what I mean? If you know something I don't know, call up, talk to me. You know what I mean? Come up here, talk they shit. But once again, I'm proud of everybody who helped me apart my path. You know, there's a lot of people that helped me get to where I'm getting to. I got too many to name, but they know who they are. And I really appreciate everybody out there for real. I mean, because you can't thank enough people, man, that, you know, that steered us in the right direction. Because once I look back to what I was saying about, that's some real shit. When you get them thoughts in your head and you don't have nobody to tell you you can do it. Because I was known for sabotaging my own shit. I'm always right here, whether it was a movie, couple times. Steve Harvey told me come down to his motherfucking show. And I'm living in Hollywood. Damn, young boy, you got some talent, shit. You got that curly hair, you look good, you be good on our show. You think I'd have fuck went down there? Fuck no. Why? I'm gonna fuck with somebody else from the valley, hanging with two chicks, you know what I mean? Living in Burbank, chilling, not paying no rent. Walking around the condo, asshole naked, 25 years old, smoking weed, you know what I mean? Listening to Tupac shit playing out there. This when he living, chilling, living the life with my cousin and them. Ain't taking advantage of my fucking opportunities. So when I see Steve Harvey show come on when I go home, my bitch ass started throwing up because I know I fucked up. I was broke, you know what I mean? I was mad, simp, and I seen that Steve Harvey is such an entertainer. I'm like, he invited me to come on this bitch, dog, and I ain't do it. And another opportunity I had to come on. The Wire. 2004, dog. Gotta call my man Jamal Frog. They doing a show in Baltimore about the streets called The Wire. My motherfucking ass tried to do 3 parties at one time. Transit nightclub, the Blue Horizon. It was called the Memorial Day Weekend Meltdown. That shit was a meltdown for me. I almost lost 25 grand. Well, I did. Trying to do 3 parties in one weekend. When people, shout out to Lady B, she told me, slow your roll, Frog. Do this, boom, boom, boom. I ain't listening against them. You know what I mean? Not only that I could have been on The Wire, I lost money at the fucking parties. So I could go on and on a lot of missed opportunities, but I could go on and on a lot of opportunities I took care of, too. But I just wanted to put it out there, a lot of missed shit I did, because a lot of people, you know, always talk about how they got there, but a lot of people don't talk about the struggles too much. You know what I mean? Keep pushing, Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Yeah, after I threw up after Steve Harvey, I wiped my motherfucking face off, got on the phone, and tried to call somebody else. You know what I mean? So I ain't give up too motherfucking long, you know what I mean? So it was good, man. But back to what I was saying, man. A lot of stuff I held in. We do need therapy, but you know, you big enough to know what to say, what not to say. But if it become too heavy and you can't pillow talk with your significant other, or you don't know who to, you know what I mean? It's like a soda. When you shake it up, and I always give the example to the kids in the schools. When you shake a soda up and you don't take that lid off, it fizzles. And what happens when you fizzle? High blood pressure, you explode, you make emotional decisions, radical decisions, yelling, all this other bullshit. So just maintain your focus and calm down. You know what I mean? And that was a good point, Sim. We definitely need therapy in the game. As people in the hip-hop game, and it's cool to talk to a person, man, for real. And they ain't got to be a certain motherfucking doctor that got a PhD and don't know shit about the fucking hood and problems. Talk to somebody that you know that you can relate, for real. And you gonna get that honest feedback. You know, the paper cool sometimes. You wanna go to a person that got a paper and they say they got a PhD and XYD. I'm type motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. Because if I don't feel your spirit and your vibe and you're not giving me back good feedback, I don't give a fuck which school you went to. You know what I mean, Sim? Shit, you ain't helping me. The fuck Harvard do for me right now? Because you went the fuck there. You smart motherfucker, but you so smart, you dumb. That's what they used to say to us in the hood. Think you know every motherfucking thing, we don't know shit. You know what I mean? But no, just relate to somebody, even if it's at a school, PhD from Temple, Howard, and you know somebody that knows somebody, go ahead and get some help. It's cool, man. It's all right to talk to somebody. So on the next go around, we're going to close the show out, you know what I mean? I'm talking about some upcoming things, but yeah, I appreciate everybody tuned in listening, and we see y'all on the next Giddy Up. Last chapter, motherfuckers. Welcome back. Let me hear that shit one more time for me and out a little bit, Sim. Can I hear that thing one more time? Let me hear it flow a little bit. Gonna end this shit the fuck out, dog. I like that hype music. Coming up next. Yeah, come up strippers, come up rappers. All y'all come up. School students. Yeah. I just had to hear it a little bit, Sim. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to hear. We got our own lane, dog. That's all I wanted to hear. We got our own motherfucking lane, man, and we do. You know what I mean? We getting ready to get this new Nexus put me on tour. Shout out to Bria. We getting ready to use her for a PR person, and I know it's going to take it to the next level. She out in Atlanta doing her thing, straight from Temple University. So shout out to Bria. Getting ready to look out for Phillywood Entertainment, Phillywood 7. You know what I mean? Black on black. Make sure we support each other. So I don't mind giving the young lady a check to take us to the next level. Sim, I told Sim, they got to take me to the next level, man. I'm getting a little old. Put me on TikTok. I don't give a fuck. Keep me out there. Keep me fresh. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen. So if I got to pay the way to play to put the young generation in back of me to put me in front, that's how you play. They don't even understand that shit, dog. Put the young generation in back of me so they can put me in front. That makes sense, right? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, next. If Bree get me in trouble, I'm blaming that shit on you, dog. Because I'm going to just get AIDS. I'm going to let her know she going to direct this, man. No, but shout out. Good looking, man. That's what's up, man. And shout out to her and everything else. But, yeah, we got some special guests coming back up. Yeah, Rez will be back up here. She ain't no special guest. She going to be a little co-host, so we good with that. We got another couple special guests. We got Chalk. Damn, Chalk, I ain't even shout you out. Yes, I did earlier. You doing your things. You doing a big pool party in Hollywood Hills. You gave me a special invite, September 12th, and your birthday between the 8th and the 12th. One of them days. Don't fuck me up, Chop. But I know you're giving a big event. You had 2 successful pool parties out. Muku Kukurancha or whatever the shit that is. Like Cucamonga, the same shit they played on the Ice Cube movie. But Shot came all the way from Philly. She was doing her thing in D.C. She was back and forth for GUE Radio. Shout out to Tim, my cousin. But Chuck, I'm proud of you, baby. Doing your thing in L.A., Hollywood. You ain't looked back. We talked about it way before you was doing it. So I'm proud of you. And I'm definitely going to try to fly my black ass out there. And we could work together and do some things. But she going to be up on the show, too, y'all. So next, I'm getting ready to have her on the split screen Frog Flow podcast show probably next week. So next episode. But yeah, we got a couple special guests. We going on these little tours. We going on the schools. We getting ready to do some shit, y'all. So good looking. Stay tuned in. Shout out to Sim. Keep us right. Shout out to Next. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Flow. Yo, hold y'all head. In Spanish, calmate. That means calm the fuck down. That's what calmate mean. So yeah, city, we need to calm down a little bit. Put that shit on pause. Think about what you gonna do. You know what I mean? Young boy, if you getting ready to pull that hammer, put that shit on safety. You know what I mean? And then think about it. Put that shit back in your pants, man, in your belt. You know what I mean? Don't pull that shit out. All right? So y'all look forward to the next episode. We cool. Keep y'all heads. God bless. Peace. Yeah, let's have it. It's the Frog and Flow Show.
I'm DJ